Speaking of Tron Legacy, I do have some questions. Do you feel like, because I think that when Tron Legacy came out, it did okay, blah, blah, blah. But I feel like in recent years, it's really grown, the legacy of that film. Do you feel that way? Do you feel like there's more love for it now?
I just signed a bunch of Tron Legacy posters out in the back. I got out of my car and there were people waiting with Tron Legacy posters for me to sign. So that seems to be the one that, I signed Top Gun posters and obviously F1 posters, but Tron Legacy seems to be the other one that has a...
Because it's cool.
It's had a good life. It's now, what is it, 15 years? Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
crazy.
It's a very important film to me. It was my first movie. It was my film school, and I didn't know what I was doing, and that's what was great about it, is that we were just making it up, me and Daft Punk and the crew. So it was great.
You know how much I love that movie, and
You were there. You were on set. You were in the End of Line Club in 2009, young Frosty.
That's true. I wasn't going to bring that up, but yes.
He was there. That's where I first met him.
Yeah, let's not get any further. No more stories on that. Here's actually, something, this is not what I want to do, but I'll say it anyway. That was one of early in my career. Started Collider in 2005. And I remember being like, are you effing kidding me? I'm on the set of a Tron movie. I can't believe where I'm at. And I'm there with other reporters and me and one other person. It was like 3, 4 in the morning and everyone's tired. They want to leave. And it was Peter from Slash Film. Him and I were standing there and like, we don't want to leave. We want to be here all night. What the fuck are you talking about? We should stay. And everyone else was like, we're tired. I'm like, we're watching Tron.
Did you leave?
We had to leave. It was a big...
What you missed was on Tron Legacy, we had Daft Punk actually in that scene. In the End of Line nightclub.
I was there for...
Were you there for that part?
Yeah, I was...
Okay, but I think what you missed was we were shooting with very early versions of the 3D camera, the Pace camera and 3D camera system, which was this giant refrigerator size thing that was very bulky. But at one point, the cameras stopped working, so we had a little downtime. So we had Daft Punk, we had everyone in costume. We had a little dance party DJ'd by Daft Punk in the End of Line Club while we waited for the cameras to be fixed. And Rinsler, the actor who played Rinsler, was also a great break dancer. So we had
killing me with this story.
Break dancing in the club while Daft Punk was playing all during a downtime, and you missed it because you went home early.
I want to reiterate, I voted to stay. I was adamant that we should stay. But so something you told me back in the day was that with Tron Legacy, Daft Punk gave you a whole bunch of demos of, for you to listen to. And a lot of them ended up in the film, but some of them didn't. Yeah. So right now, you still technically have Daft Punk demos that the world has not seen or heard.
That is true. And they're great. Every once in a while I pull them out and listen to them. They're still fantastic 15 years later. Yeah. Those guys are geniuses, and leak them. Do you know someone tried to get me to leak them while I was making the movie? I got a email. Let's see, how did this work?
Was it a phishing email?
It was a phishing email. It said, hey, Joe, this is Daft Punk. We lost the masters to the music that we sent you. Can you please email us back those tracks? And they tried to trick me. I didn't fall for it.
We're really off the rails in this theater. I'm so sorry, but I'm just going to say, 1 second, we can go a little longer in this one. I moderated an Interstellar 5555, which is their animated movie, and I got to moderate with their manager and who was it? The person who designed, I think, a lot of their costumes.
Cedric.
Yeah, and it was amazing for me. There's a packed theater, and there was going to be DJs after, but if you're a Daft Punk fan and you've never seen Interstellar 5555, my God, watch it. It's fantastic.
It's fantastic, yeah.
Okay, moving on to the next random thing. Oh, what is it like having directed one of the best movie soundtracks of all time? I'm glad you agree with me. Yeah, I'm talking Tron Legacy.
Yeah, so that was a really interesting process because Daft Punk had never done a soundtrack before. So it was all an experiment. And because they'd never done it before, they didn't know how film soundtracks were usually put together in that, you work with temp music. You're like cutting the movie and you're putting other music on, and then your composer comes in and tries to figure out the tone you're going for and then write something, and only at the very end do you get your score. Daft Punk did it different. While I was shooting, they were sending me those tracks constantly, just giving me, those, 10, 20 tracks at a time. So I even would play them on set while we were shooting just to kind of set the mood. But to have their music while I was shooting it and while I was cutting the movie together was amazing. So I never temped any other music into that movie. That movie was Daft Punk from beginning to end, and it just got better and better and better. So it was an amazing experience, and I'm thrilled that it continues to this day. In fact, the album they just sent it to me. I just got the double platinum album of Tron Legacy, which is I think 2 million copies.
I've listened to that soundtrack, and I'm not even BSing, probably 500, 1,000 times. I love that soundtrack.
What's your favorite track on it? I'm just curious. Solar Sailor. Nice. Good choice.
This isn't a joke when I say, like, I don't have a favorite track, because all I do is start in track 1 and just hit play and just let it go, because there's nothing bad on that soundtrack. Yeah. It's amazing. By the way, everyone, I appreciate you indulging me in the Tron Legacy. For everyone who hasn't seen Tron Legacy, please watch.